Today I'm checking out a new knife sharpening system from DMT. This is a pull-through diamond knife sharpening system. Now, you guys know, if you guys watch the channel, I've been very critical over pull-through knife sharpening systems. But this one actually has a lot of potential. However, I do have one major issue we're going to get into that makes it an absolute deal breaker. But this is from DMT. DMT is a USA company that sells diamond plates and different diamond sharpening stones and systems. Here's a diamond plate from them right here. You know, I've recommended the products a lot. I think they do an awesome job. Now, this knife sharpening system, like I said, has diamonds on the inside. So it's basically two diamond plates that move like that. So when your blade is coming down in between the two stones, they spread out, allowing you to get down to the bottom. Now, what's cool about that? This is an amazing concept. So most pull-through knife sharpeners, the reason why I always discredit them and talk so down about them is because when you're using a pull-through, you're cutting off the very teeth that you want on your edge bevel. So typically you want your scratches that are coming from the abrasive, the diamonds, to run at an angle from the heel of the blade to the tip, from the top of the bevel down to the apex. And what that does is it leaves microscopic serrations at the apex, which are the teeth that bite into what you're cutting. And if they're running at that angle, they're facing the direction you cut, and also making it better for you to be able to maintain, strop, and hone your edge in the future. So we know that what we want in the end is our blade to have microscopic serrations, just like a serrated blade, just like a saw blade, just microscopically running at an angle from heel to tip. Now, if we use a pull-through sharpener, a typical pull-through sharpener, it cuts those off. Because it's not able to run serrations at that angle. So it's literally dragging and making the scratches go this way instead of this way. So when I sharpen on a stone, you can see the scratches are running the way I want. They're running at an angle, because I'm going at an angle, and from the heel to the tip, from the top of the bevel down to the apex until it creates a burr. So this makes the serrations or the scratches go the way I want. This cuts them off and makes scratches go the opposite way. So that's something we don't like. This, however, actually does it right, because as you're pulling down through the sharpener, it's able to do the serrations at an angle. So what's the issue? Well, here is the major issue. Now, like I said, tons of potential here. I think they had a really good thing going here, but there's one massive thing that they missed, and I don't know how they missed this. Well, you know what? I'll leave this off. When I go to use this, if you look, there's always one part of the blade that's not being hit right there. Doesn't matter what side I do it on, this is not being hit. Once you put this thing over the top, and I've tried this on many knives, every single knife is missing this section. So what'll happen is as you sharpen your knives over time, you're gonna be removing steel from here forward, but leaving it only on one side. So it gets this side and the heel, but doesn't get this side on the heel. I don't know how they missed that. I started sharpening a knife and I looked at it, and then I seen that my scratches were starting here to here and not getting back there. And I took it off. I started trying to think, well, am I using this wrong? Am I supposed to flip it, turn it? What? But no, this thing just doesn't get them. No matter what you do, it will not get the heel of the blade on the right-hand side. I even tried going from this way to flipping it over and going like this to see if that would work. And no, it doesn't, because even though this side is getting hit now, this side is not, which is actually the side that wasn't getting hit in the first place. When you flip it over, now it's on this side. When I flip this over, the stone is missing again on that side. So it doesn't matter which way I do it, I can't hit this part of the blade. So To me, that is an to anybody, that should be an absolute deal breaker. Like I said, I'm not sure how DMT missed that. I think DMT is great. I think they sell great products. I've recommended them thousands of times. So, you know, I obviously like their products. I think they're doing a great job. I love that they're an American company, but this one just needs some restructuring. Like I said, I drew something up. I don't know if I said this or not, but I actually drew something up similar to this on paper that had a very similar concept, because I was trying to figure out, because I'm so critical over pull-through knife sharpeners, I was trying to figure out what would be the optimal way, or the best way to do a pull-through knife sharpener that'll actually work and actually put the scratches the direction you want, making a proper edge bevel. And I came up with something similar to this in a way. Now, if they can figure it out, a way to get this side of the blade that have something like something spectacular here, like this thing, like I said, tons and tons of potential. If it wasn't for that, I would absolutely be recommending this for people. Now, it's obviously not going to be as good as using, you know, a stone or a fixed angled system, but it's something that for people that don't have the time to learn how to use a proper sharpener, or I should say just to learn how to properly sharpen a knife, they can easily use this, and it will get you as good of results as you can get from any pull-through knife sharpener. So yeah, it is what it is, you know. So I have to say that this is a deal breaker. I cannot recommend this, but I do think that tons and tons of potential, and I think that if DMT just moved around some things a little bit and thought, you know, and you know, whatever, they could definitely turn this into something that is amazing. So what is something I would recommend instead of this? Well, I would recommend a couple different things, or one of these things. Either one, you could go with something like the WorkSharp Bench Stone, which is a diamond plate knife sharpening system that has 2 diamond plates and a ceramic that basically flip, and it has the angles put in. You have 2 different angles to choose from, and you can just follow that angle and sharpen your knife. It's a really good system, and it's for a great price. It's like 50 bucks. And like I said, you're getting replaceable diamond plates and a ceramic. The next one I would recommend is also from WorkSharp, and that is the WorkSharp Field Sharpener, which is a similar concept, except for this is like a pocket sharpener. So this is something you can carry around, take out in the field, take camping, hunting, fishing, whatever, wherever you might need to tune up a knife. Now, yes, you can fully sharpen a knife on it, just like the bench stone, but it's mostly made for maintaining your edge. So, you know, just that being said, you know, that's what I would buy it for. And then if you need to sharpen on it, you can. The next thing would be just the good old-fashioned ceramic and diamond rod. Diamond rod and a ceramic rod, those work really, really well. They're very easy to learn on. I do have many videos on them. I think a ceramic is an essential tool for anybody who has a knife, you know, regardless if you are a butcher or a chef, or if you're just somebody who cooks in your kitchen, doesn't matter. Every knife sharpener or any person that wants to be able to sharpen knives should have a ceramic. And like I said, and a diamond rod will help you remove materials in order to get to the ceramic to remove the burr and so on. So like I said, I have videos on that. But as far as like something that's very, very simple to use that doesn't take as much effort, the rolling knife sharpeners do work very well for chef knives. If you're only doing kitchen knives, chef knives, and fixed blades that are similar, rolling knife sharpeners do work extremely, extremely well for those knives. They're very fast, very easy to learn, and they do lead to incredible results, and they actually put the serrations in the direction you want. The best one that I've seen is from HORL. However, they are also the most expensive, but HORL is the best. I got to give them credit. They're the ones who first started it. It's their invention, and they killed it. They knocked it out of the park, but very expensive for what you're getting. But I will say, you'll be able to sharpen all your knives in your kitchen, or at least the majority of your chef knives, butcher knives, kitchen knives, so on, and get incredible results, very similar to what I would get freehand, just with a rolling knife sharpener that's very easy to use, that anybody could use. Grandma can use it. I even have an entire video showing how anybody can use it. Now, they do have affordable versions. Now, if you're trying to save some money on a rolling knife sharpener, again, and this isn't sponsored by WorkSharp, by the way, guys, but WorkSharp has some really cool products. I would recommend WorkSharp for rolling knife sharpeners. They have the most affordable one for the best bang. It's not as good as the HORL. It's not as good. The HORL is definitely better, but it's really good, really well done. It's around 150 bucks, I believe. Don't quote me on any prices on anything because prices are subject to change. Everything will be linked down in the description for you to find, so I will link everything I'm listing down in the description. But I would lean towards that if you're looking for something that's super simple, that takes very, very, very little knowledge of sharpening, and you're still going to be able to get a professionally sharpened edge. Because that's the point, right? There's a lot of tools that sharpen knives that'll make your edge sharp, but not a lot of them will give you a properly sharpened edge, one that's made to last, one that's made to be maintained, one that will be incredibly sharp and be cut in the proper way. A lot of them are just literally making the edge sharp very improperly, where it's literally an edge that's set up for failure. So let's stay away from those and get ones that are setting you up for success. I have tons of sharpening videos, guys. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put a playlist up on the screen for you to click on. You can check out a lot more of my knife sharpening videos. I have hundreds and hundreds of sharpening videos. If you guys like my type of content, I do have other knife videos you guys can check out that I'll also put on the screen. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace.